Hi girls. Okay, AF was due last week and she still has not arrived. So yesterday, I went to my doctor's office to confirm something. And I'm sorry that you cannot tell, and I don't know how to make it not blurry, but yeah, it's a plus sign there. I'm pregnant! Woo! I'm excited, but I'm freaking out. I'm nervous. I went to my doctor's office yesterday, and they did a urine test, and the girl said that the test result came up positive, like, right away. And I asked her if I could have the test, if I could see it, to see if it's darker than this test I just showed you. And she said she already put it in the sharps container, so I couldn't. I was like, But she said it came up. She saw pink and blue right away, whatever that means. But I assumed that meant positive right away. And they did a beta HCG, and I went to the lab. Like, I had to go to a lab to get the blood test done. And so I drove from my primary doctor to the lab, had the blood draw, and then today I've been calling and calling and calling, trying to get the results. And finally, the girl that works there is awesome, and the doctor didn't get in until 1:30 today, and she went and made sure that my file was on his desk, because the girl earlier that I called this morning at like 10:30 said that they had the results, but she wasn't allowed to tell me until the doctor signed off on it, and she said he wouldn't be in until 1:30, so I had to wait. And so the receptionist that picked up past 1:30, she actually went and checked on his desk and said that my file was on his desk, but he was busy seeing patients. And then I waited again, and she got him to sign off on it. And then I asked for the number. She said, "Congrats." She said it's positive. And then I was like, "Well, what's the number?" And hold on, I wrote it down somewhere. Hold on a second. Okay, 2,101, and that is the blood draw from yesterday, right before 1 o'clock. I'm not getting the secondary blood draw. I'm actually just going to get an ultrasound done. I have to schedule. They had to fax this information over to my OB office, and then I'm going to schedule an ultrasound for Friday. So I should be, according to when I ovulated, yesterday would have been 5 weeks, so I'm 5 weeks 1 day today. But if you go by my last menstrual period, then I would be 5 weeks 2 days. So off by a day, but that's fine, because Clomid, at least it made me ovulate, and then made me ovulate in a somewhat normal, like not somewhat, that's normal. Like I think it was day 16, so that's awesome. And I don't know, I'm super nervous because Sunday I felt pregnant. I felt very sick. I felt nauseous. I felt tired, and I had a hard time eating. And just food aversions. Nothing sounded good. And so I went to the store and I bought like celery, I have peanut butter, and I bought grapes and baby carrots, and like, I don't know, all different types of snack foods that I could nibble. And I was really thirsty, so I wanted stuff that was like had a lot of water in it too. And so I ate that on Sunday, and I just felt so awful. But I also laid out earlier in the morning, but I did drink plenty of water. But I thought maybe because I don't know, maybe because I kind of got too hot or something from laying outside. And but yesterday, completely gone, everything gone, and my breasts aren't even tender anymore. And you know you do it. You know you mash the sides and you pinch the nipples and everything just to see like, oh, does that hurt? Is that sensitive? And today, like, not sensitive at all. And it really worries me because this is my 4th time being pregnant, and obviously I don't have any children, so none of them have worked out. And so I'm really nervous. I'm excited. Don't get me wrong, I'm excited. I actually did the urine test on Saturday, so excuse me. I've known since Saturday. But some of my girls, some of my friends on here on YouTube were having a really hard time, and I was for sure really thought that AF was coming. I had really bad cramps, like worst cramps ever, and I was having weird twinges in my uterus, and I don't know, I was mood swinging and stuff, and I just thought that AF was on her way. Like, you know that feeling like, oh, did she just come? Oh, did she just come? You know, let me go to the bathroom. Like, I had that feeling for like over a week, and I was like, oh, she's definitely coming, because last cycle that I did Clomid, I still had twinges, I still had like these weird symptoms, but I didn't have cramps bad like this. But I thought, you know what, maybe because my body is just, you know, it's stronger and it's recognizing it more, so I'm having more of a reaction, like more side effects. And so I really thought that AF was going to come, and I wrote on a bunch of people's pages like, oh, next cycle we'll be buddies and everything, cycle buddies and stuff, and I just felt awful to turn around and put up, you know, like, hey, I'm pregnant, you know, like, I'm not going to be your cycle buddy anymore. And I just didn't want to hurt anyone's feelings or make anyone feel worse than they already did. But now I'm doing it, and I'm like, I try not to get emotional, but it's just so many so many different types of emotions. I'm excited, but I'm scared to death. Like, I'm so scared. I don't know. But I'll update this weekend, if not Friday, this weekend I'll update to see how, you know, the ultrasound went, and hopefully they'll do another blood test to make sure my numbers are going higher. I know it's not going to be exactly 2 days later for them to see if it doubled, but I know that there are websites out there that I can plug in what day I had the first blood draw on, and then what day the second blood draw on, and then it will calculate like the doubling speed, like how long it takes to double. So I'll probably end up doing that just to make sure, not only through ultrasound, because I know there's not going to be a heartbeat yet. I'm just looking for, you know, if there's a sac in there and it's in the uterus, and you know, it's measuring about where it should be. Because last time I had an ultrasound done, when I was pregnant last, they swore up and down that I was like a week later than what I should have been based on when I think I ovulated. And they were like, oh, it just could have taken longer for it to implant, and like there's just all these different reasons for it not to have been where I thought I should have been. But, so that really scares me. I know that ultrasounds, especially in the very beginning, like, they can be off, you know, by like 4 days or something like that. Like, they can be off. And it also depends on the technician, like, you know, how they do it and stuff like that. But I will update later this week, and alright, well, I'm going to let you go. Thanks, girls. Bye.